Hi, I'm Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 2. Remember Super Mario All-Stars and how I was playing that at one point? I wonder what happened to that. That was weird that I just kind of apparently stopped playing that game. There's a screen wrap here, though I'm not really sure why. I don't know why it's there, but it exists. This is the level where there's bombs. If you can kill them before they explode, you might save yourself some ground. But it's not really overly necessary to do, because I think it respawns anyway. I have no idea where the mushroom is, unless it's here. That's literally my only guess. And it was an incorrect one, so I have been rewarded for doing it wrong. Get out of here, bird! No one likes you! Alright, so this is kind of a weird room a little bit, because it just exists. There is a potion in here, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that there was a potion here, but you know what? I'll go ahead and take it. Can I get an interdimensional mushroom block? No. I can get a stopwatch, though. That's fun. So the trick here is that what you actually need to do is wait for a bird again. I didn't wait very good, but I waited good enough. You can actually cheat this by doing a nice super jump at the beginning of the level, but I figured there was a mushroom over here, so I figured I'd go and check it out. Yeah, if you do a nice super jump, you can make it over this pillar. Especially with Peach, you should be able to easily make a lot of this platforming, but I'm pretty sure most, if not all, the characters can actually make this, this little area here. Oh boy, it's a rocket ship! In the sky world. We're going even higher in the sky today, kids. Even higher in the sky than you ever thought possible. I think you can also jump over that, maybe? You know what, it's a minor shortcut. Let's give it a shot. Yeah! Princess Peach can jump. Not very good though, because she fell off, but also she can't jump back up unless I get rid of the Sniffit. Because otherwise you have to deal with shenanigans over there on the left and like weave back and forth through the clouds, and heck with that nonsense. I'm a princess, I don't have time for that. Gotta watch out for Sparky. He's a dude that exists. Problem here is that I am the princess, and as royalty, I am unable to pick up blocks super fast. But I can at least kill one of these and make this... I mean, it wasn't that hard to begin with, but, you know. You gotta watch out. I feel like 2 Sniffits should have spawned, 1 on each pillar, but they didn't, so I'm not gonna complain about that in this point in time. Just saying. Alright, let's go, Birdo. You and me, mano a mano. Princess versus you. That's this fight right now. I don't like how close you are or how not picking up the block I was. This is an unfortunate situation. I might have to eat a hit to get this back, but I didn't, so that's pretty cool. I think what I should do is get behind Birdo and throw it this way. That way it's in a more open space that I can use to grab it and throw it your way. Get myself yet another crystal ball. Yeah. Let's slot machine, kids. Yo, an extra life for me to have. Not so much that time. But you know what? It's alright. I hit the jackpot. Honestly, I'm pretty well satisfied with my slot machines in this particular run of the game. I've certainly had worse. And, well, predictably enough, Mario enters the last level of the game. That's right, there's only 2 levels in this world. It's kind of weird, actually, but given the size of this behemoth, I'm not overly surprised, really. I know where the mushrooms are in this level, and they're both kind of stupid in a way. Also, there's conveyor belts, and these guys are trying their best. Alright, you gotta understand. Walking on a conveyor belt is kind of a thing, turns out. Alright, so you have that rope down there. It's a chain, but you know, it's whatever. You also have this chain over here. There's two separate paths you can actually take in this level, turns out. One of them is a lot longer than the other, but a little bit easier. And the other one is shorter, but much more difficult, if I'm remembering right. Truth be told, I don't remember which one this is. This might be the short and hard one, actually. But it's fine. You know, it's alright. Everything is good here in the world of Mario. I wanted to go over there. That's where I wanted to go. Ideally, if you wanted to, you could go over here and turn around to go to the other path, because this is actually where one of the mushrooms is, over here. And then, obviously, they hid the other mushroom on the other path. I don't know why they decided to do that, because you're basically in a situation where it's a guessing game of sorts. It's not really that much of a guessing game. I'm pretty sure, by the way, you can get coins, but this being the final level means you can't really do much with them. That plant, I'm pretty sure, is a bomb trap, so I'm not gonna even bother with it. It's not worth dealing with. I had a feeling I would eat a hit there, but you know what? It's alright. It's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and climb these ladders. That's what I'm talking about. Ladder climb all day, every day. There is a lot more Sparkies here all of a sudden. What the heck is that about? I don't know, man. I don't know at all. I don't. I kind of want to show the longer path too, but I think I'm gonna make it to the top of this and then return back. I think is what I'm planning here. Which, I mean, I wouldn't recommend personally, but you know how those Let's Players are. They gotta show everything sometimes. You know, I would have made that jump earlier, except the Sparkies above me were not in ideal locations. Please go in the door, thanks. Alright. This will actually lead you up here to this top realm, which we'll be joining back in this room later, so, you know, I'm gonna go back real quick, I think. I mean, this is only 2 levels in this world, so I gotta fill time somehow, right? I gotta fill time somehow. I should probably be killing some of these Sparkies, actually. I had an opportunity with that POW block. And really the only reason I would do it is because I want a heart to drop. Because it's incredibly possible I might, well, not a lot of Sparkies spawned. I guess because there are a bunch of Sparkies here, the first time I went through here, there's not the second time. I guess that makes sense. I guess. Alright, we made it back down here. I checkpointed at the doorway. It's not really a doorway, it's more of a chain way. Let's kill some dudes, get a heart maybe. There we go. I have earned this health. Finally, I am more healthy than you can possibly imagine. Let's see if I can't maybe earn some more health here. Probably not a bad idea. The enemies will respawn, so do be careful. Just FYI, for your information, I kind of am gonna want to grab that cherry, I think. Take every advantage I can get, I think. It's probably a good idea to have. What is down here? Another cherry? Neat. I've made things problematic for myself, turns out. Can I make my way into here? Yes, I can, but I can do that, I guess. That's what I was trying to say. This looks potentially danger. It's a potential danger that exists. I will take this star, is what I would say if I wanted that stinky star. I don't, by the way. Who has a use for a star? I don't. That's for sure. This is where the other mushroom is, by the way. This is it. This is where it is. I'm gonna go ahead and get it because I've earned it at this point, so, you know. Yeah, you kind of have to go way out of your way if you want to get 4 hearts in this level, it turns out. It wasn't really my ultimate goal to get 4 hearts, but, I mean, I figured since I'm going on both paths anyway, I deserve it. I deserve it, man. That's what I am about. So this part is a little weird because there's these Sparky guys that exist and a lot of cherries. Cherries that I probably could be getting. Maybe. This is like one of the last places where cherries will even spawn. I don't quite recall any more cherries past this point. It probably exists, but I don't know where they are. These are always, I feel, kind of tricky to time. I've managed it, certainly, but I don't remember this room at all. I don't, you know, maybe I do have vague memories of it now that I see it again, but until I saw it, I didn't remember it. That's a place that exists. I should have stayed down on the platform that allowed me to be safe. That's what I should have done. These Sparkies, they don't care about the bottoms of the conveyor belts. They don't understand. Just as I don't. Anyway, this is fun. We got Birdo on a conveyor belt hanging out over here. Not terribly difficult to deal with, but Birdo sure exists. You could just go underneath if you really wanted to, but might as well just murder the poor creature. And here we are, rejoining with the family. I'm not sure the best way to deal with that, so I just did that. See, if I took the upper path, I would have had to duck under some Sparkies on occasion. And I could have gone down there. What's down there? I don't actually know. Oh, is it just this? It might just, yeah, it might just actually be this. All right, I was curious. Anyway, we fought Birdo once before. Let's go ahead and do it again. I like fighting Birdo, said everybody ever. Man, landing on these eggs is kind of a thing, turns out. It's kind of a thing. I don't know why it's that much of a thing, but for some reason, it's turning out to be a thing. Instead of dropping a croissant, Birdo over here decides to drop a key, which is kind of useful, because I can use it to kill some Sparkies and maybe get some health. That might be fun. You know, giving me a projectile that I can use to have some sort of profit in life. Well, is what I would say if I... Whoops, well... That didn't work out as entirely planned. Can I even get that without dying? The answer's no, turns out. Well, it's up to Luigi, I guess. Mario could have beat the game, but he decided to be a wimp and die due to trying to get more health. What a weenie. Alright, well, we're not starting off great here. Just, you know, it's not a good time for Ouija, turns out. Yeah, no, this isn't really hard. I'm just, for some reason, I'm having a time. Also, I keep, like, freaking hitting the eggs that Birdo's spitting out, and I need to stop doing that. It's not kosher, alright? It's not kosher. Give me that key. I want the key, alright? Can I get a heart? That might be rad. I would appreciate a heart. Can I have one? I have a key stuck on my head. That was fun. Not really, but you can pretend that it was fun. I'd like a heart-shaped heart in my heart-shaped heart cavity. Please and thank you. I really wish you... Oh, okay, well, there's a heart, but I don't know if I'll be able to get this key without succumbing to danger. Turns out I was wrong, though! Not really sure how that worked out, but you know what? It's fine. Alright. Some mushroom blocks over here, and here's the crystal ball! Let's go! Uh-oh! The bird is attacking! Let me tell you, as a kid, this freaked me the heck out. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but dude, this thing is mildly scary, I think. Cause he just... Does he actually go down far enough to hurt you? I guess not. He just kind of hovers around at that particular level. I always thought he chased you. I guess I just don't remember this fight very well, turns out. Yeah, you gotta throw the mushroom blocks at him, which is easier said than done, turns out. But apparently you can just duck and be totally safe, by the way. This is the thing you can do. After 3 hits, go on in. Yo, it's time for the final battle. The final battle against a big old frog. My arch nemesis, finally. It is true and real and true, and you gotta feed him vegetables, which is why I died, because Luigi doesn't believe in vegetables, so he felt like dying. Obviously, Toad is the man for this job. Toad is really good at picking vegetables from his garden every day. That's the thing that he's good at. It's kind of a weird thing, because, I mean, the joke is always like, why is there a vegetable machine in Wart's room if he can't eat vegetables? I don't know, kids. But Wart is also a little bit of a butt who just decides, you know what, I'm gonna keep on throwing bubbles everywhere. That's what I feel like doing. The problem here, of course, is, like, this machine just kind of throws vegetables wherever it feels like. If it throws it over to the left, like, at all, you basically don't want to get it. Like, that's the rule of vegetables. If they're on the left, don't get it. Alright, that's the rule of vegetables. I've decided it as such. You gotta watch out, because the bubbles will also delete vegetables, which makes the act of throwing things into Wart's mouth a little bit tricky, because turns out sometimes it doesn't work super well. That's where you kind of want to aim for his, like, stomach-ish area. You'd think you'd want to aim for his mouth, but it turns out that's not entirely factual. Sometimes you gotta aim for the stars. That time it didn't really work out. It's a little bit easier if he happens to be on, like, the edge when he's spitting bubbles. But that's not always the case, it turns out. I just can't get another hit at this point. I don't understand why I had such an easy time initially, and now all of a sudden, it's just no hitsville for me. Just no hitsville. That's where I'm at in this day. There we go. Jammed it down his gullet. That's what I wanted to do. Alright. Unfortunately, Wart here, not a very exciting boss. But I mean, you know, he's got a health bar. You can't see it, but he's got one probably. Oh no, he made a noise. Goodbye, Wart. We get the door to destiny. Turns out Toad was our savior all along. A plug is in that vase. Yeah, I saved all the little guys. This game had a plot, maybe. Yeah! Hooray! Contributor Toad. Luigi, you sure did not do a whole lot in this video game. The princess didn't do as much as Toad and Mario, but at least she tried. Wart is probably being thrown in the grinder as we speak. Unfortunate. Yeah, the numbers, I think, indicate how many levels were beaten by a particular character. So, that's a thing. By the way, here's a trope. Did you know that this whole video game was all a dream? Have you somehow lived under a rock and never knew that the plot of Super Mario Bros. 2 was that it's all a dream? I don't know how you managed that, but, that's quite the skill you got there. Sorry, Mario, I didn't mean to talk so loud. I almost woke you up. You know, just go back to sleep, alright, guy? Just go back to sleep. Here's a cast for you. There's Mario. There's Luigi. There's Princess. That's her name, not her title. There's Toad. Shy Guy is involved. Sniffit is here. I think this game goes through the effort of actually correcting some of the names. Like, because the original didn't do that very good, I think. I think the original actually did have Birdo and Ostro not mixed up in the credits, but I could be wrong. I just remember the guide that came with the game got it mixed up. That's all I remember. But there's Florian Albatos. For the longest time, I didn't realize albatross was like a real bird. I mean, I always thought it was pronounced albatross. Because of this game, also those little guys were called subcons. This whole world was called subcon. Never mind, they totally confused Ostro and Birdo in this game. What the heck? Autobomb, get him. Do something, you stupid. I demand. Please solve this conundrum. How could this mistake be made in Birdo's original appearance? I don't understand. Wirt just looks confused. Never mind, he's snickering, but now he's gone. Now here's some really fancy end. Yeah. Mario gets to sleep now. Hooray! At least until I save and quit and just ruin everything, because after all, it's back to the title screen for us. We've got, I don't know, some rather obscure video game that I'm sure no one's heard of to play. Next time, though. I'll see you later, and goodbye!